So, here's the plan today. I haven't uploaded in a while, and I didn't feel like playing Murder Island. And I just did a video on it as well. Halo won't open because I need a Microsoft password and stuff. And that's kind of a hassle to make when I'm already late on a video anyway. So, decided to continue this old series. We are going to be doing Total Drama All Stars versus Murder Island 2. I forgot to turn on the music. It was supposed to be on before, but it kind of works. Okay, we got everything, right? Okay. So, we've got a different cast, as you might have guessed by the fact that Anne Maria and Dawn are here. And Trent and Tyler. Anyway, I've decided to make my own cast for Total Drama All-Stars. Because, you know, it'd be kind of weird to bring back Duncan since he was first gone. It's like the first to die or get voted out last time. So, this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do this Total Drama All-Stars, and my mind is already being slow, so this will be a fun one for everybody. I have not spun for the investigator or anything yet, so let's start with that. Let's see, the investigator will be... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. The investigator will be... Lightning! That one guy really is happy that Lightning is the investigator, and I'm not so sure about that one guy. The dumbest one. I think he's dumber than Lindsay. Alright, who's his apprentice? Lightning's apprentice will be... Looks like we're only gonna be doing... Ow. Okay. Cameron. Cameron is the apprentice this time. He was the investigator last time. Yeah, he's gonna reveal to everybody he's the investigator. On purpose or not, I don't know. Also, by the way, I chose an even number for each cast. We got 8 each, so there's 16 cast members, like in the original season, I think. Season 5, which would be All-Stars. I think I've said this before, I hate All-Stars. But don't worry, we're gonna do it right this time, and we're not gonna do the character assassinations that it did originally. Yeah, I decided to bring back 4 guys and 4 girls from each season, so we got 16. And Chris is back. He like rose from the dead. I don't know what happened, but he's back. So I guess there's no interns to pick on down here. They're very intricate. They got everything. They got Larry. They got a scuba bear. They got Olivia Von Trash Panda from the reboot. Season 2. It's insane. And as always, there will be spoilers for Total Drama All-Stars in case you want to watch it for some reason. So, here we go. Let's cut the chatter and get to the selecting of the murderer. The first murderer is the nicest person on the island. Basically. Zoe. Zoe is our first murderer. I really need to put that playlist on loop and like remove this video. And this one, and then just put this on loop or something. That's what I ought to do. Also, not gonna do this one because I hear it gives you copyright, so. Anyway, we're gonna go here. Zoe. Well, Chris kind of plays as a butler here. Like Chris would be a butler. So, Chris is the first to die. Yeah, if Zoe were to kill anybody here, it would probably be Chris. So what clues does Zoe have? I thought it said brown hair, I was very confused. Brown shoe, red fabric. Who has brown shoe? Like, no one. Okay. Gray, red, pink. Oh wait, some of this was fabric. Yeah, she's like the only one with brown shoes. Wow, she's kind of screwed, huh? Go with... Where is it? Accessory, thank you. What did I decide her pants were? Like, brown maybe? Green. I remember what her pants looked like. They were green apparently. Yeah, that's easier. Okay, green fabric. Does anyone here have green? Yes! Also, I also forgot to mention this, but I intentionally did not bring winners back because I don't want to just have, you know, the same people win again, because that would be dull, and I don't want to have to rig this either. Okay, so accessory green fabric. Who here has black accessory other than Cameron? No one. Of course. Red fabric. Brown hair. That's a fake one. And... I looped it, right? I hope I did. Did I say Harold had black accessory? I think I counted that as green. Green accessory, yeah. I counted that as green. I guess she'll go with, I don't know. What else? Black hair. Frame Heather. C-K. Thank you. Can't spell. Alright, so everyone sees the clues and they're gonna pick somebody to vote for, so... These two are the best, for sure. Okay, so... Discussion, and we're not gonna use that yet. So me and Mike, Cameron, and B are definitely gonna be working together. Okay, this is hard. It's hard to think for some reason. DJ, I think, has probably decided that he doesn't want to play this again, because, I don't know, he's traumatized from last time. So he's probably going to try to get voted out. He's going to be the clown, which is an actual role in the game. So he decides, he has brown hair and green fabric, so he decides to just jump on this nearest bandwagon that says that he's a murderer, and no one's thinking he's a murderer. They're all thinking maybe Cameron, because he's smart. They're thinking Heather for sure. They're gonna be thinking about, and Maria, because she's got brown hair and red fabric, black hair, red fabric. Thinking Tyler, because red fabric, obviously. I think Lashana's immediately voting for Heather as soon as she gets the chance. Heather's trying to find an alliance here. She needs someone that will vote with her and not against her, so I think she would try, since, you know, Duncan isn't distracting her, to pair up with Courtney, which is an interesting choice. It would be an interesting dynamic, that's for sure. I think Joe would notice this. I think Joe and Lightning might notice them talking or something, and Joe would see that Heather is like a strategist. So she's gonna try to recruit as many people against Heather as she can, because she's a threat. So she and Lightning are voting for Heather, so if you're voting for Heather, oh, what? I could have done this the whole, well, no, because I gotta change music. Oh well. If you're voting for Heather, sit over here. Alright. It looks off-centered. Maybe it's not. So, Courtney, Heather are not voting for. Why am I? There we go. These two are gonna vote for Heather. Lindsay's gonna vote for Heather because she saw her name being thrown around. And Tyler's gonna vote with Lindsay. Lashana's gonna vote for Heather. Dawn would think that it isn't Heather, because she can read auras or something. And who else did I say? Black accessory, green fabric, brown hair, black hair. They're gonna say that, they're gonna think that it might be Cameron. So if you're voting for Cameron, Heather and Courtney would be able to get I think they'd managed to convince Anne Maria to vote with them. Dawn would not vote with them. Zoe would try to avoid Dawn, but Dawn would eventually catch up to her and realize that something's off about her. So she would think that it's Zoe. I keep doing that, dang. There we go. Fixed it. Perfect. Okay. You wanted to hit enter. So DJ and Dawn's the only one voting for Zoe because she doesn't think it could be anyone else. Safe and voted. Oh, Safe is up here. That's good. Zoe is going to vote for Zoe, Mike, B, and Cameron. Well, obviously Cameron isn't voting for Cameron. Cameron and B are thinking that it's too obvious to be Heather on the first one. But at the same time, it's random and they know that, so they decide it could be Heather, but and Tyler isn't acting any different than before. Heather isn't acting a whole lot different, or not noticeably anyway. DJ's suggesting vote for him because he doesn't want to get killed. He wants to get voted off. Okay. DJ wants to vote for himself. But you're not allowed to vote for yourself. So he just decides to vote for Heather. I think these four would ultimately decide that they need to vote. The DJ's acting very different this season. That's something Cameron notices, so maybe they should vote for DJ. Because DJ's trying to drop hints and yelling about how he didn't do it and trying to look suspicious in general, because he's not stupid. He's not just gonna go, hey, it's me guys, it's me. So yeah, I think they eventually decide on DJ. And Harold and Trent, if they vote for DJ, it's a tie, but I don't know who they would vote for, but I don't think they would vote for DJ. And if they vote for anyone other than DJ, it's Heather wins anyway, so it doesn't matter. So Heather is out. She's the first one voted out, unfortunately. Everyone voting for Heather is wrong, and it's Zoe. Andy's two didn't actually vote for Zoe, I just duck him over there. So this is how we're gonna do voting now, probably. At least at the start, when there's like 10 people being voted for. Where is it? There it is. Now Heather is out. Oh, dude, I totally forgot about the investigator role, didn't I? Who's the investigator then? Oh, Lightning. Eh. I don't think it'd change anything. We're just gonna move on. Maybe, you know, Joe got him to vote for Heather before he could say anything about being the investigator and all that. Alright, the next murder is Tyler. Nice. Tyler is the murderer. Tyler. So they realized that they were wrong. It wasn't who did they vote for again? DJ. So they decide so Mike asks DJ why he was acting so weird, and DJ tells Mike how he wants to get voted out and how he actually wants to get voted out. And Mike is pretty surprised at this. But DJ explains that he just wants to get voted out so he doesn't get murdered, and he never wanted to be here again in the first place. So Mike agrees to help DJ get voted out. And back to their little team here. So Tyler's a murderer. Tyler's an idiot. My favorite color's red. I'm gonna pick red. That's what he's gonna say. Well, not in a weird accent I did. I don't know why I did that, but. However, he would pick 2 fake clues. He's not, you know, Lindsay, who's gonna pick all of her own clues and say, it's not me! No, he's gonna pick 2 fake ones. They're gonna be weird fake ones. They're still gonna be fake. Green fabric. So Tyler's already trying. Okay, so remember, lightning is can see which clues are real and fake. So lightning tells. No, he wouldn't. So Joe, seeing the clues, she's thinking, Red fabric, white fabric. She's looking at the black and green. She thinks Tyler got framed. and she's thinking it's Trent. Because he's got black fabric and green fabric. The handprint on his shirt and obviously his shirt. So Joe tells Lightning what she thinks. And Lightning's like, nah, it's not. Nah, he doesn't match red and white. And Joe's like, I think they've framed Tyler the red and white. So Lightning says something stupid like, they're fake. And Joe is confused and asks how he knows that. Lightning says, it's just a feeling. It's not like I'm the investigator or anything. Joe rolls her eyes and plays along with it, and decides to just ask Lightning which clues are real or fake. Or which ones he thinks are real and fake from now on, instead of just knowing he's the investigator. He didn't say this though, so Mike, Zoe, Cameron, V. Okay. So Tyler and Lindsay. I'm not sure who they're gonna vote for. Tyler, during the discussion, Tyler sees Trent's name thrown around a lot. So Tyler and Lindsay are voting for Trent. It's not me. I can't do Tyler's voice. Dang. It's not me, guys. He just sounds like Kermit the Frog. Anyway. So Lightning and Joe think about it and decide to vote for Tyler. Joe is looking at Cameron and thinks he's a threat because he's smart. But she can't do anything about that yet, so... And she knows that Mike and Zoe are buddies with him, and so there's 3 votes. So, not 3 votes, there's... Yeah, 3 votes, but there's three-way alliance here, at least. She doesn't know about B yet, though. Mike says he can't vote for DJ this time because it literally can't be him. DJ's disappointed but understands. Joe sees DJ is acting weird, so she goes up to him. I feel like Lightning now. She goes up to him and asks, you can't face each other, can you? Anyway, she asks what's up, and DJ again tells her about his plan with Mike, trying to get him voted out, and then he realizes what he said, and that he said that it was Mike. But it's too late, Joe heard it. Joe is chill though. She says, if you help us out, me and Lightning out, then maybe we'll vote you off when we get the chance. And DJ's very happy to hear it. So DJ agrees to vote for Tyler with them. Camera's apprentice. The apprentice doesn't know who the investigator is, and vice versa, by the way. Trent and Tyler are getting votes. I think Harold thought Trent got framed. Probably he was the main one that brought up the point, other than Joe, before Lightning talked to her about the clues. Red fabric, white fabric, black and green fabric too. Trent says it could be Zoe again. It's a rare occurrence, but it can happen, so... And it happened like 3 times in a row once, I think, at one point. I don't remember if it was the first video we made or the second, but... It happened like 3 times in a row. It's like... Bridget every time or whatever it was. I don't remember who. And that kind of sways Courtney and... Oh wait, I forgot. He doesn't know who it is. He just knows he was wrong last time. Never mind then. Oh yeah, and I just realized what's the word for it? We'll just say inconsistency from last time. Some of the dead people are back. I just realized that. People that were murdered are back. My explanation for that? I don't have one. So Trent thinks it's probably Zoe trying to frame. Yeah, because she has red fabric and green. Frame someone. And Maria notices how much Harold is pointing fingers with Trent here, thinking it's framing, and she says it's all very, he's pointing a lot of fingers and it's all very overcomplicated, and she thinks he's lying about it. Just making crap up as he goes. Cameron is surprised at Anne Maria's what Anne Maria says. He is swayed by it, and he decides that maybe it is Harold. He thinks about it and then realizes that, hold on, I don't think Harold has green fabric. Blue no. All he has is green. He doesn't have any other fabric. He doesn't have black or red. Then Cameron tells her that Harold doesn't match any of the clues, but it was a smart thought nonetheless. But Anne Maria does not trust Harold, so she decides to vote for Tyler. Tyler, Dawn is able to get close to Tyler and read his aura and figure out and think that maybe it is Tyler. Cameron and B like the idea of it being Trent framing Tyler. Mike and Zoe disagree and think that it was the other way around, and Tyler framed Trent. Because it's kind of obvious to pick your own clues like that, but it's the same way around with Trent. So they decide to split the votes, and maybe one of them will be right. And finally, and it's a tie between Trent and Tyler, which, since one guy voted for Zoe instead, we'll say everyone revote except for Trent and Tyler. Oh no, that's not how it works, I don't think. Everyone has to revote for only Trent or Tyler. So Trent votes Tyler, and Tyler is eliminated, and everyone who voted for Tyler is correct. Oh my gosh, Tyler didn't kill anybody. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This sucks. Tyler, who would Tyler kill? I can't believe I forgot to kill somebody. Okay, who was safe? Dawn was safe, and Zoe was safe. I don't think he would have killed either of those two, though. I think Tyler would probably kill... Courtney. I think it's the only one he would kill, other than maybe Joe, but he doesn't know Joe very well. He knows Courtney well enough to know he doesn't like her. Excuse me. So yeah, I guess that makes Tyler the one getting voted out anyway. So DJ is safe from elimination. So Mike decides to ask, because I forgot about this point, DJ why he wants to okay. I gotta think here. So Mike decides to ask DJ why he wants to get voted out when he can just stay safe and win the $1 billion or whatever you get when you win Murder Island. And DJ says it's the less risky way to go, because he could get it wrong at some point. And he probably will, and I think he has. Okay, so these are the ones up for elimination, by the way. Alright, let's figure out who the next murderer is gonna be and change the music to something different. How about... I haven't done Explore yet. It's my favorite one. Who is the murderer this time? I say murderer, but forget to actually do what the name suggests. Anne Maria is the murderer, which means she's going to murder someone. So we got it right this time. Now we just gotta figure out who she would want to kill. Well, she'd want to kill Joe because she has beef with Joe and ROTI. But Joe is safe, so she can't kill him. Or her. Oh my gosh, I did it twice. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get cancelled. Okay. Harold. Harold is a thought, because he's an idiot. To her, probably, you know. He's got no fashion sense, he's just a nerdy doofus to her, probably. He's a prime target. Wouldn't have any reason to kill Lindsay. Probably thinks Lindsay is awesome. She doesn't necessarily like Cameron. She's not gonna kill him. She doesn't have any reason to kill B or Trent. So that leaves Lashana and Harold. And she eventually decides to kill Harold. Sorry, Harold. Because she and Lashana have the basically exact same personality, except one is dumber. It's the attitude. Anyway, it's time to start figuring out who did it, and also pick clues. So the murderer was... shoot. Let's see. Anne Maria, that's who it was. I have no memory, I swear. Anne Maria is a murderer. And she needs clues, so... let's see, was Anne Maria? Man, she's got a lot of stuff. Lipstick. She just picks lipstick immediately. And goes with brown hair, because a lot of people have brown hair. And now she can pick whatever she wants. So she's gonna choose... I swear every character has green shoes. It's ridiculous. Except in this season. Gray shoe. Pink shoe. It's insane. Huh. Okay, well, never mind. Actually, I think she would have a difference. No, she wouldn't. Okay. Pick green fabric. Also, I think Mike has dark brown hair, not black hair. Sure, a lot of people would disagree with that, but that's what I think, personally. Green, not hair, fabric. And what else? She would go with a lot of people here have red fabric, I noticed. I think I said B has orange fabric though. What else does a lot of people have? We already did green fabric. Seems like a few people have white fabric. Because I think her strategy would just to pick general clues that a lot of people have. And lipstick. So, first thing Joe does is ask Lightning, what do you think is real? And what you think is fake. And Lightning says that he thinks the lipstick and brown hair are real. And does she have green fabric? Or white? Oh shoot. And okay, pink. Hopefully this doesn't drive me crazy, because it's a short and repetitive song. And Maria thinks, and no, Lightning thinks the lipstick and brown hair are real, and she doesn't have white fabric or green fabric. I could have sworn she had just like green pants or something. And maybe it was blue. It's light blue pants. That's what it was. So lipstick and brown hair. Well, there's only who here has lipstick? This list. Lindsay has lipstick, but not brown hair. Joe probably immediately goes, it's Anne Maria. Straight up. And Maria. Thank you. Yeah, it's 110% her. So yeah, that takes care of that. I think Joe would value invincibility over getting rid of people that she deems as a threat, like Cameron. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Green and white. Who has green and white? DJ. Mike manages, and DJ's acting, managed to convince Zoe that it's DJ. Mike asks Cameron and is really trying to sell to Cameron that it's DJ, and Cameron is thinking that it's not because DJ would never do something like that, but Mike reminds him that it's randomized though. He wouldn't want to do something like that, but he might. Oh shoot, I gotta delete some of these off here. Tyler, Courtney, Harold, Heather. Tyler. Courtney. Harold. I think I got Heather though. Oops. Did the wrong thing there. Okay. Now, James, Zoe, Mike. Okay. So, eventually Cameron gives in and decides, alright, Mike, we'll vote for DJ. So you really think that it's him? Joe manages to talk to Lindsay and convince her that she should vote for Anne Maria. No, I think she'd scare Lindsay off. Because Joe isn't quite as manipulative and underhanded as she is just tough. She would rather manipulate someone by yelling orders at them over being fake nice to them. So I think it wouldn't work on Lindsay. Trent and LaShawna are trying to make Lindsay feel better after Tyler was voted out too, so I think green and white. You're not green and white, green and brown hair or something too. Well, Shauna says it's not DJ. Dawn reads Anne Marie's order, or you get the point at this point. Actually, I think Dawn wouldn't read it correctly this time because Anne Maria isn't acting any different at all. So, Dawn would just have to go with based on what the clues state, and brown hair, green fabric, white fabric. Sees that most of them line up towards DJ, but she doesn't think it's DJ. So, I guess she would vote for Anne Maria anyway. Anne Maria heard DJ a lot over here, so she decides to vote for him too. And these three think that it's probably Anne Maria because she's the only one to choose lipstick for the most part. And it's a tie, which means Chris gets to vote. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what to do for a tie. So we're gonna pull up a... I already have stuff open on random spinner. So I... Ah, crap. No, you can't trust me to roll a dice. Dice roller! Okay, can we get a 10 dice? Get rid of that one. So, if this roll is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If this dice is a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, then Anne Maria is out. If it is a 1, or if it is a 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, then DJ is out. And we got a 5, so Anne Maria is just barely out of the game, and she is upset and mad, and she is the murderer. So, y'all are safe. Good job. And these guys are, well, not. So let's put them a little closer. And Joe doesn't know who's safe, but never mind. I keep thinking they all know who's safe. They don't. Yeah, DJ is very disappointed. On top of that, they're wrong too. He's wrong too. Gosh, cannot do pronouns today. He's wrong too. So here we go. Let's see. Here. Who died? Anne Maria. And the next murderer is Trent. Trent is the next murderer. Who the heck would Trent kill? Right off the bat, I don't think he'd kill DJ. Well, I've heard that Zoe is female Trent, so probably not her. No, I'm kidding. Trent, if he had to choose, he thinks they're all great, but I think Mike's multiple personality disorder would freak him out a little bit, so he'd go with Mike. It was probably a tough choice between Mike and B. So Trent murders Mike. Let's see, we could do crime analysis. Sorry, I forgot if I looked it. I forgot is gonna be the most common phrase you're gonna hear out of me, so get used to it, I guess. I don't know. Subscribe for me forgetting all the time. What was I doing? Aw, man. My sparkling water's gone. I'm sad. I should have grabbed some because I'm gonna be talking a lot, and this is gonna be. I'm gonna take a few, like, an hour or two to do this too. So let's see. So now that Mike is dead, because someone killed him. Crap. Trent. Trent would not direct his clues to himself. He'd pick Trent, T-R-E-N-T, Trent. Ah, dang it. Okay, yeah, let's use camo fabric. Great idea. That's suicide now. Green fabric, green. He's so dead. Yes, he used black fabric and black hair, basically. Or else he's screwed. Or green fabric, if he's feeling a little risky. There's only 3 people with green fabric, and that includes himself. Joe has green shoes. Maybe he could do Joe. Gray fabric. Green shoe, gray fabric. He needs one more fake and one more real. Or one more real and whatever he wants after that. Well, he's gonna have to use... I think he's gonna go... black fabric! No one has black fabric, really. So I guess he's gonna go with black hair. And after that... it's only one person here who has black hair, I think. Lightning has brown hair. That's what I thought he had. There's only one person with black hair other than Trent, and that's Lashana. So, he's gonna try to pin the blame on Lashana, too. Brown. No, let's do something a little more obvious. Lashana has blue, not light blue, right? Blue. No. Lashana. Beige fabric, red fabric. Green, blue, brown shoe. Blue fabric, yes. Trent decides to try to pin the blame on Joe, and Joe's like, bro, are you serious? Why would I choose gray fabric? That's like when Tyler chose red and white fabric. It's way too obvious and it's really stupid. And no one else except B has gray fabric. I ain't gonna choose that. And I am be that obvious. But Shauna isn't buying it because... excuse me. You know, that's kind of all she has. She has gray fabric, green shoe, and, like, blonde hair, and that's almost just about it. Joe. Yeah, because I said her undershirt was like a dark gray, like a light gray color, my bad. So Joe decides to deflect the argument. Oh, let's do it this way. Decides to deflect the argument onto Lashana. If we're gonna be doing discussion here. is gonna try to deflect the argument onto Lashana and say, well, you have blue pants and black hair. You match them too. I think it's pretty easy to just frame me. But maybe it could be you, or maybe we're both being framed. Lashana thinks about this, and I think she decides to vote for Joe. Lightning is the investigator, and he is stupid. So Joe just says, "Yo, Lightning." Who? I don't think she'd say yo, but whatever. What clues do you think are real and fake? And Lightning says, green shoe and black hair are real, and the rest are fake. Green shoe and black hair. That's Trent! He's the only one with green shoes, if I remember correctly. Other than Joe. So, they are gonna vote for Trent. And she tells DJ to vote for Trent, since he can't vote for anybody else. Karen B and Zoe, because Mike's gone now. Zoe really wants to just vote for Joe. B and Cameron don't think it's Joe. They hear DJ's argument and they think it's Trent. DJ wants to avenge Mike here, and Zoe really does think it's Joe, and she's desperately trying to get them to think, dude, okay. And she's desperately tries to get them to believe that it's Joe, but they aren't buying it because they don't think it is. She does think it's Joe. So to avenge Mike, she votes for Joe, and DJ votes for Trent. And with these three, and Cameron and B decide to vote for Trent too, because DJ makes a good argument it could be Trent. Trent votes for Joe. Lindsay votes for Joe, and Dawn is the nail in the coffin for Trent. So Trent is out of the game. Voted off. Or out. Voted out. And all y'all are right, it was Trent. And now he just caught these three. Lashana, Zoe, not Joey. I don't know what I just said. And Lindsay, you are on the chopping block. Your prime targets for the murderer. Or as Harold said, murderer. Something like that. Except my voice cracks screwed it up. We got Mike. Mike is dead. Oh, there we go. Alright. Who is the next murderer? Oh no. Oh no! Not DJ! Poor DJ, he's gonna be so upset. Alright, DJ, you're the murderer. Poor DJ. DJ's so upset. And he likes all three of these people. They're his friends, basically. Well, I guess Zoe's his acquaintance, but she's nice. So, I guess he would choose Zoe because he's closer with these two. So, he murders Zoe. Regrettably. It feels awful about it. He's very sad. Wow, there's only 3 people left on the Revenge of the Island, or the original cast. 5 on Revenge of the Island cast. I'm really hoping that one of these makes it to the final 2. And because I kind of want one of each for the finale, you know? DJ is super sad, and at the discussion, I need to put Klooz. Hold on. He goes, white fabric. No one knows what color his. The D is red. I made it red. And a lot of people would see orange. I don't know what color it is. So we're just gonna say it. We're just gonna pretend it's bright red. And brown hair. Everyone's discussing, you know. Hey, you'll understand this in a minute. He could finally get voted out. Joe, Lightning are discussing what the clues are, and then are quietly discussing in a corner what the clues are and everything, and they get that figured out, and then so what? They're all real. Cameron and B are they're all talking about who it could be. And then once they get to the discussion and start yapping, DJ breaks the silence to make an announcement that he was the murderer. Well, I guess the clown role can't be the murderer, huh? I guess he's not the clown then. Everyone is utterly shocked. Joe and Lightning are also pretty shocked that he was willing to admit it. And Don backs this up and says that he is the murderer. And the only... So DJ just votes for someone random. We'll just say Joe. And everyone believes DJ and votes for him. And DJ is voted out. Everyone is utterly shocked. B also noticed these two in a corner. And Joe asking Lightning which clues he thinks are real and all that. So he reports back to Cameron. And Cameron goes to Joe. And asks, is Lightning the investigator? Joe says no and asks where he got that idea from, and he says he noticed how all these she's been asking him what clues he thinks are real and going along with it and voting with him and all that, so he must be the investigator, right? Nah, I'm not the investigator. Yeah, Lightning says that he's not, and I think eventually Joe just realizes that Cameron isn't going to give this up, so she just takes him into another room away from Lightning and says, yeah, I think he's the investigator. I'll tell you what, since I told you that, how about you get in an alliance with me and the rest of the Revenge of the Island cast so we can get out the Lashana and Lindsay. Get you down to the final 5. Cameron thinks it over and agrees and tells B about it. Dawn and Joe, Cameron, B, and Lightning talk to Dawn, but Dawn refuses to be in such an alliance and actually goes to warn Lashana and Lindsay about it. Not privately though, she tells them that she's gonna go warn them, and she does exactly that. Imagine if Cameron and Lightning are the final 2 again. I'm gonna go crazy. PJ's gone, and Zoe's gone. B, Dawn, Joe, Lashana, Lindsay. Alright, so here we go. The next morning, the murderer is chosen, and the murderer happens to be Lindsay. Is Lindsay still? Yeah, she is. Oh, brother. Lindsay. Who is safe? Oh, shoot. That sucks. I don't recall who is... Oh, nobody is safe. Nobody is safe because everyone got it right last time. That's what happened. Everyone voted for DJ, so... everyone believed that it was him. Lindsay thinks, who do I kill? Also, that little discussion that we just had was the night right before right before the murder. So that was like shortly after the discussion they got voted off. So this works. And Lindsay decides to kill Joe because she doesn't like Joe. Which is sad in my opinion. Joe is great. But, you know, that's how it goes, right? 3 and 3. Now we can just kind of put them in discussion because there's not many left. So now it's kind of just 2 alliances battling it out here. Alliances, whatever. Anyway. Who was it though? I forgot. Lindsay. Oh boy. I guess the spoilers for Total Drama, what was it called? Total Drama, not Reunion. Shoot. All Stars. Spoilers for Total Drama All Stars. By the way, before I say this, I guess the final two were both from Revenge of the Island and the original All Stars. So I guess it would still work if, you know, the final two were these two or whatever. I just wanted to say that. I didn't want to spoil anything, even though it's been like apparently 10 years since Teledrama All Stars at this point. What does that say? Forensic something? Forensic science and drama? It's curious. Anyway. And Lightning is still pretending that he's not the investigator. So Cameron asks Lightning what he thinks the... Oh yeah. Lindsay has been... After the first season, Lindsay has been given advice by Trent. I should have mentioned this before, I know, I'm sorry, but Trent gives Lindsay advice before he died that on how to be a murderer, she needs to frame something, make it look like it was them. So she thinks, sounds like a great idea. Blue fabric, brown hair. No, let's do yellow fabric. Hold on. Oh, let's see Lindsay real quick. So she picks the one guy who has nothing to do with her in terms of stuff she's wearing. Oh, Lindsay has brown shoe. Yeah, helpful, huh? Yellow fabric. Those are the fake ones, I think. So then she chooses lipstick. K. K, thank you. It's annoying. So blue fabric, yellow fabric, lipstick, and brown shoes. So everyone's looking at Lightning, except Cameron and B. Cameron asks Lightning which ones are real. He says lipstick and brown shoe, which would be Lindsay. Cameron, B, and Lightning say, well, B doesn't say, but that's beside the point, that they think it was Lindsay. But these three say that it was Lightning. And yeah, even Dawn fell for it this time. Because Lindsay's just dumb. She's just... Her aura is stupid, and that's what it is. I don't know. I gotta think of something at this point. Anyway. Dawn, Lashana, and Lindsay think it's Lightning. And Dawn... I guess Lightning's getting a lot more cocky now that he's close to the end, so I guess Dawn misinterprets that. Dawn isn't perfect. She doesn't, you know, just look into the mind and straight up know. She just reads auras or whatever, so it's not perfect. I think. There's something she said that was wrong at some point. Didn't she say like B was shy at the beginning? I think B is not shy. He's often pretty open. He just doesn't speak. That's it. He's open, he's confident. He just doesn't talk. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my point about Dawn not being perfect with her aura readings. These three think it's lightning. And then Cameron decides it's time to announce to the world Lightning is the investigator. Lightning goes, so what? I'm not the investigator. Just because I know which clues are real and fake doesn't... No, he wouldn't say that. Just because I think I know which clues are real and fake doesn't make me the investigator. And then everyone stares at him and goes, okay, I don't think it's him. And they all think it's Lindsay now, so... I don't even need it. So, if you're going to Lindsay, if you're voting Lindsay... Lindsay, and who's the other option? Lightning? No. There we go. Lightning votes for Lindsay. Dawn... Lashana doesn't tell Lindsay she's voting for Lindsay, but does vote for Lindsay. And so does Dawn. And Lindsay is out. Yeah, your vote doesn't matter, dude. It's like 1 against 5. So yeah, no. Not gonna happen. And everyone is safe, which means no one is safe. So let's see. Who is the murderer? Honestly, originally I was gonna have Lindsay just pick all of her own clues, but she's smart by the end. Well, not super smart, but she's smarter than she was when she started off. I think. She actually saw the game play out and all that. So maybe she was the murderer last time too, because if I remember correctly, she got voted out for being stupid. Maybe she learned. I don't know. Anyway, got B, Cameron, Lightning, Shauna, and Dawn as our final 5 here. And pretty soon, it's gonna be final 4. Joe is long gone. Sadly. Lindsay's gone. This is the last 3. There's only 3 that could be a murderer. Cameron never confessed he was the apprentice. And since no one is safe, B is the murderer. And B immediately, the first person he chooses to kill, just didn't even have a second thought. Lightning is dead because he was the investigator, and B knew that. So B used that knowledge to his advantage and got rid of Lightning. Now Cameron is the investigator. So B thinks very hard. B. Please tell me I said Beverly and I said B here. Oh, thank goodness. I put B/Beverly. That way I could, type in his name and find it here. Because, let's see. There's 310 B's in here. So just would not work. So, because there's fabric, there's brick, there's characters with B in their name. Black is color blue, black, beige, so on and so forth. Yeah, that's all B's, except so on and so forth. There's no B in that. Whatever. Anyway, there's a bunch of B's in here. Yellow accessory. He has brown hair. He doesn't know who to frame. He doesn't want to frame Cameron, but he matches Klooz with. He's the only one he matches Klooz with, I think. He doesn't have red fabric. He's got blue fabric though. And now one that is real. Yellow accessory, white fabric. Where does he have white fabric? Oh, right there. Right there, his undershirt. It's quite a stretch, but whatever. And now it is time for B. B is murdered lightning, so Cameron is like white fabric and brown hair. There's only one person who has that. And Cameron says that he thinks it's B. And B is shocked. B, however he does it, asks Cameron how on earth he knows that for sure. And Cameron says that he was the apprentice the whole time, and now he's the new investigator again, which is pretty funny. B goes wide-eyed, owl eyes. Wide-eyed owl eyes over here, and tries to convince people that it's either Lashana or Cameron. It's not him, but there's nothing he can do about it. So they all vote for B and he's out. Actually, Don votes for B. Cameron, of course, votes for B. B votes for Lashana. Lashana thinks about voting for Cameron, because Cameron just keeps saying, "Oh, he's the investigator. I'm the investigator." It's all a bit too much to believe for her. But eventually Cameron convinces her to vote for B. She's gonna get to the final 3 anyway. Which is good for her, very good. Well, B is out. Which means no one is safe because everyone is safe. If that makes any sense. Doesn't, then, well, I guess it doesn't. So everyone got it right. So everyone's safe, which means no one is safe. Makes perfect sense now. Anyway, Dawn, Shauna, and Cameron. Let's find out who the final murderer will be. It's either Dawn or Lashana. Now they're basically going to try to make their case here. Try to convince each other not to kill each other, which is kind of dark. Looks like Lashana is guaranteed a win. She is the murderer. And it looks like, I guess, we're gonna get the one of each cast that I wanted anyway, huh? And I think Dawn ends up convincing her to not kill her, and that leaves Cameron in the final three. I think he was in the final three last time, wasn't he? For the second time in a row, if I remember correctly again. She kills Cameron. And Dawn and Lashana are the winners of Total Drama Murder Island 2. Here is the list right here. Who died in order. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Top is dead, bottom is voted out. And the winners are Dawn and Lashana. Good job, you two. You are the winners. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very, very pleased that Dawn won. Because Dawn, I don't know why, but she is like one of the most popular characters in Total Drama. Like ever, even though she's only in a few episodes. I mean, honestly, Dawn, I think is good. I think she's a little overrated though. Not bad, overrated. To me, overrated just means that people think she's better than she is. I like Dawn though, don't get me wrong. Well, that is the end of this probably incredibly long video. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.